Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm going to have a little slideshow for you. So let's get to it. Go to share. Click on this. Now and you know what? I might just do this. There you go. Now I'm on the side. So I go up there. Should I stay here? Should I go down here? Yeah, I'm looking down at the picture. Okay. So that's good. I'll put it right there. Okay. So first picture, A7V with the Sigma f1.4 Art DG2. And as you can see, what do you think of the picture? Another one. I just want you to look at the colors. Even if I crop in, this lens is very shiny, okay? Forgot to move my mouse over. Okay. Look at the glow. Out of all the cameras that I've used, with this lens, I can get the gloss on that. It's amazing. Yes, you can see a little dust on it and stuff, but I've never seen it sparkle so much. And I could make that a little bit darker, but anyhow, China cabinet. Look how crystal clear this is. Incredible. Yeah, that was the center. And even if I go down, it's still sharp. Pine cones. This computer that I'm working on, I changed it a little bit. I moved the camera a little bit closer. So it's only about maybe a foot and a half away from me, 35 millimeter. And this is the Nikkor Z 1.4. All right. 3 different pictures, the same quality. Now, this sparkles a little bit, okay? And as you can see, this is, I think this is cropped. Yeah, this isn't cropped. And that's not cropped. And then if I do a Command I will see resolution. Yeah. And the exposure. Auto exposure. Okay. So let's get out of Command I. Back here. So this is auto exposure. This is cropped. This is auto exposure also. But this is in automatic right here. So even the settings on the camera set to auto sometimes does a better job than aperture priority. If you scroll down, see, it doesn't look as shiny now, but it now glosses. So I just want to show you that. Also, this becomes blurry, and this, of course, becomes blurry. And then look at the sheen on this. I've never seen it look so good in my life. Look at that. Incredible. I've never seen anything sparkle like this lens does. And I'm using the A7V, okay? I used it on the let's see, the ZF and also the Z8. And it's just a fantastic lens. It's just unreal. Beautiful. And then look at the bokeh. So it's sharp. See, this is a little blurry, but it's sharp right here. Okay. And maybe Bridge of Spies, but basically I'm Brave, and then it just blurs out. Friends are the family you choose. There's the Kadish Sark. And you can see how sharp and clear, even with the light bulbs that I always shoot. But that's, the leaves are sharp, the branches. This is, yeah, I don't think I have any of these in focus except for maybe this lens or that lens. And then the tree, you scroll in, look at that. Look at the detail. I love the colors, okay? Now, it is a little bit dark for my taste, but, and you see a little noise and stuff, but it's blurry and it looks fantastic. Then, of course, cloudy skies, some blue. Supposed to rain this morning. And just look at the colors. It's just, then the hospital, more sky. And of course, my favorite Jeep. And then just panning around. Just unbelievable. Let's see, is it this one? Yeah, looks like. All right. And then, of course, the computer again. But look how sharp that is. Isn't that something? Even with the shadow, bring it in. Look at the reflection and then the shadow. Oh, no, can't move it. And then look how sharp he is. So it's a little noisy there, and you can see the blurriness, but look at those eyes and stuff. So if I bring it back down, one more. Look at that. Sharp as a tack. Maybe one more. There we go. Isn't that something? Then of course I gotta show you this. When you can get this close to an item. And I was about 3 feet away. And this is, look at that. You can see the dust. Look at, isn't that gorgeous? That's beautiful. Perfect. I love this lens. And then at nighttime, do I have to say any more? Look how sharp it is. I don't see much of noise. And if scroll in, that's almost sharp. That's You would really have to fine tune it and get it real dark, but that's pretty sharp for a lens. And I'm gonna go right here for the end picture. You can't beat that. So it's a little bit long. Sorry about that, but when you start taking pictures and fantastic lens, the A7V is a 33 megapixel. It's no slouch. Um, I've used this lens on the ZF and the Z8 also. I've used it on the A7CR. This is the best 35 millimeter I have. I've been doing a series this week of different 35, 40 millimeters, and this is my favorite lens. I got like Leica 35s. I even have 50s, but the 35s are my favorite focal length. 28 millimeter is close to it because on the Leica Q3, 40 millimeters is all right, but I'm not a 15 millimeter. I will do 85 millimeters for portraits. I got a 70 millimeter or 75 millimeter Voigtlander. I think it's either classic or Ultron, but I can't remember. But you can use different lenses, crop sensor, full frame lenses. You can put it on a crop sensor camera, full frame. If it's a darn good lens, you marry or let's see, how is it? You marry the lenses, you date the cameras. So, thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.